Hello there, Aries, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing your November love reading. We'll take a look at the overall energy in your romantic love life with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life forces. So you're having to, kind of wash away something from the past and narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. I feel like this, for a lot of you, you're single, you're still trying to shed, some of the pain from something in the past, or even, taking a look at your belief systems around love, and just trying to, it's not that you have to change them all or anything, but just taking a look at them and seeing if they actually still fit with who you are today. Okay. Blessed. All that glitters, the fates, a leg up. You have somebody that is coming in with the fates. This is a divine, blessed union that's coming in. Now, here's the thing. We have all that glitters. To me, this is an indication of somebody, and it could be a past situation. We're going to clarify that because all that glitters is about somebody wearing a false mask, okay? And not being completely upfront about their feelings or their situation or something like that. It doesn't mean that it has to be like total betrayal. It's more an energy of trying to hide something because, they feel inferior or are concerned about what somebody else might think. So that could be even you, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with. And so we'll take a look at that with the tarot about, how that's playing into this connection. But look at this. I mean, you can't get any better than that. This is definitely fated and blessed. And with a leg up, oh my goodness, and happy underneath that. Yeah, it's good. It's all very good. So let's see what that mask is talking about. So in the past, you have home. You feel at home with each other. So if you're single, you can be sitting there going, yeah, well, I'm not at home with anybody. This also is an energy of just wanting to feel at home with somebody. Look at this, illustration, the cleansing waters. It's about feeling like you can take your mask off. That's where this energy is coming. It's wanting to be able to take your mask off. Being willing to be real with somebody, wanting a connection with somebody that allows you to feel safe enough that you can be vulnerable and, put yourself out there and feel like they will accept you for who you are and not ridicule or something. In the past, you could have been with somebody that, you didn't feel that, you didn't have that kind of connection with. You felt like whatever you thought or said was judged in some way. And so, putting on a mask helps you to kind of like, either it's a hard shell that you put on, or you just change your thinking, or what you're saying to somebody may not necessarily be how you really feel because you don't want your true feelings to be out there and to be ridiculed. So yeah, in your present energy, you have loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. See, I think that's where this mask is, right, Aries? Because you were in a situation in the past where you felt like you couldn't be yourself. So you learned how to hide your real self, or hide that part of yourself that got injured, either, in another romantic connection or perhaps in childhood, So it's, that kind of energy. And now you're trying to find yourself again. what it is that you really like, and learning how to put yourself out there, right? To take the mask off little by little. It's very hard to rip the mask off, right? You have to practice it with people that you feel safe with first. So sometimes that's, really close family members or really good friends. Like we practice that with them before we sometimes can do it with a romantic connection. So here we have separation. Yeah, I feel this is your obstacle or area of resistance. And it says, focus on your own happiness. This is something that you're not doing. I feel like that you're trying to do that. You're trying to find yourself again, trying to find your own happiness, trying to cleanse this, situation off, right? You're trying to do that. And you're possibly having a difficult time. Forgive. It's about forgiving. Sometimes I think we always feel like, when we talk about forgive, it's about forgiving the other person. And that is a critical point of being able to move on. But there's also something about looking at forgiving ourselves and forgiving ourselves for feeling like we had to wear a mask in your situation, right? Like feeling like, well, I allowed that person to stay in my life and to make me feel like I wasn't worthy enough of the way that I was feeling or my thoughts or the activities that I wanted to do. So I kind of changed myself to blend it better with what it is that they wanted. And sometimes we just have to get real with ourselves and forgive ourselves for doing that, right? That was a lesson that we had to go through that experience and learn that lesson so that when you go into your next relationship, that you can stand in your power and say, well, this is who I am and this is what I enjoy doing. Really good message here. And then material world, money, career, status, third dimension, make your mark. Some of you could be taking this lesson of learning how to discover your true self and actually making a business out of it. Like being an image consultant or, doing YouTube videos or something like that. Like I feel this has been a very deep spiritual experience for you, and now you may actually be turning it into a business. Forgive is on the bottom again. Yeah, freedom from the past, peaceful mind and heart, tranquility. We can't find that peace and tranquility until we do. We have to forgive the other person. And then we also have to forgive ourselves. And then leave it in the past, right? It's like, okay, that experience is over. I've learned that lesson. Now I'm going on to the next chapter. Okay, so yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This has been a slow progress for you. Six of Wands with this home energy. I think you may have felt, for some of you, you may have felt like you were in a situation where there's two scenarios where you were in a situation where you provided this cozy, safe atmosphere for the person you were with, but they didn't do the same for you. And that's why you wore a mask. Or the other thing is that within the connection, there wasn't enough trust and enough of a safe zone to really be vulnerable with each other. And you both may have worn masks. There's something about that. And it's with the Six of Wands, you have gotten victory over this situation. You have understood that was the problem in that situation. And you have overcome it. It's kind of like, okay, I've learned that lesson, right? I mean, it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah. And that's why you're at this point where it's like, okay, I changed myself so much for that person. I realized that Now my problem is I have to find out who I am. Stepping into that energy of discovering who you really are. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles on the bottom. My goodness. I feel like this is a love reading, but it's really stepping into your career. Something new comes along that is going to manifest, and then we have the Four of Wands underneath that. That's going to manifest you actually a lot of money. Like this situation has opened your eyes up. It could be that this past connection, the person that you were with did not value your talents or gifts, the way that you made money. There could have been something like that. And so you may have, put on a protective shell or change careers to make them happy, something like that. Now you're stepping into, no, wait a minute. These are my gifts and talents, understanding what your gifts and talents are. And then look at this with a leg up, right? Both of these are like a gift from the universe. Something, you start a new business, you start a new career, you get a new job offer, something like that, that is going to help you to create a new identity for yourself. It's something that you truly love, but it's also going to make you a lot of money. Really nice. Okay, so your obstacle is the separation, right? I feel like you're just having a hard time. Like, that this person doesn't need to be in your life. You've healed from it, and yet at the same time, it's like you're having a hard time actually moving away from that situation. So let's see what the separation is. Yeah, you're having a hard time starting your new life. Now, you do have the Ace of Pentacles coming in, but you're having a hard time. Something about, the Empress is like building an empire, building something new for yourself. For some of you, you could have been in a long-term committed relationship or even a marriage and have come out of that and trying to really build a new life for yourself. That's where you're at. You're trying to build this new life for yourself. It's going to go very well, Aries. That's the good thing. Okay, so let's see what this material world is. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. This is a lovely energy. You've had this twice now. It's about slow and steady, and yet at the same time, building that strong foundation for yourself. Financially secure. Look at this. Nine of Pentacles. This is the single and mingle card. It's about embracing your independence and freedom, learning who you are, and building an empire, for yourself. Like financial, definitely, especially if you're coming out of like a marriage or something, or a long-term relationship and you're concerned about money. Because if you look at this is a pile of gold. There's something here about your new career path or new job or something is going to help you to regain your confidence and also build you financial security. It's it's kind of like, is it the new job that helps to build your confidence, or are you stepping into your confidence and that helps to build your new career, right? It's a really interesting energy. Okay, so let's see what your romance angel cards have. I'm going to say there's really not a new love that I see here, but I do feel like you have a new love on the horizon. Okay, this person may not come in November. I feel like you're concentrating on your finances. And by doing that, you're raising your vibration and you're going to bring somebody worthy into your life. Now, the other thing I want to say is that with the Fates and Blessed, it's like the ending of this past relationship. You may not realize it right now, but it's going to bring in so many blessings. Like that rejection was God's protection, right? That ending had to occur so that you could step into this new world and this new financial abundance. New love, past life relationship and engagement, heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like, you know, this is a new person coming in, but it could be somebody that you've known from the past, not had a romantic connection with, or were together in a past life, and we have engagement. I mean, like, it's a long-term committed relationship on the horizon. And once again, I feel like it's slow and steady, right? It's slow and steady, but it's there. And sometimes just knowing that it's on its way at some point is just really nice, right? Choose who you are becoming. You are light. Celebrate your wins. What does your soul say? Yeah, I feel like, you know, it is about you just getting up every day and realizing that you have a bright light to shine and to share with the world, and to celebrate your wins. You know, sometimes it is so hard when we're going through a transitional period to kind of like concentrate on the bad things that are happening, right? And this is definitely about realizing, oh my gosh, at the end of the day, being really grateful, have a gratitude journal, write down the good things that happened that day, and know that they were put in your life from the divine. They are little blessings that are coming your way, and to celebrate them and be grateful for them. Okay, and here is your Lover's Oracle card. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, so it's about listening to your heart about who you are, and not worrying about what other people have said you are, right? It's about saying to yourself, okay, this is who I really am, and getting really good with that. And then, you know, going into this new career, new business, new path of some sort that is going to bring you a lot of material abundance. Well, Aries, so exciting. I'm very excited for you. And if you've enjoyed this message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.